Okay, so as you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup. A little scary. So I'm just going to show you my makeup routine in the morning. So I get a slightly damp makeup sponge, which I've dipped in water, and I have the water right here. And I don't squeeze it in the water, I just sort of let it sit there, and then I take it out and pat it with a towel. And I cut up pieces of cardboard a while ago, and that's where I put my foundation. I don't know if you can see that. It's Clinique Super Balanced Foundation, Super Balanced Makeup. And the color I happen to have is Alabaster. So then I pour it. There's not very much left. Sometimes it gets bubbles on the top, but so then I pour a little bit of the makeup right like that. And then I dip the sponge. And I make sure that I get the whole entire sponge. It's kind of hard to see that. And I purposely put really harsh lighting right in front of me. So that you can see my imperfections much better than if I didn't have that. So I go under my eye and over my eye and on my eyelid a little by accident. So even though it is oil-free foundation, it still leaves a, hold on a second, it still leaves a mark. I don't know if you can see that. It still leaves like an oily mark. Okay, now if I can turn this light back on. Okay, so after using some Super Balanced Foundation by Clinique, then I use MAC's Studio Sculpt Concealer in NC20. And I grab my little Eco Tools brush. I haven't washed this in a while, so. And I have all my brushes right here in this pot thing. And they have, let's see if I can show you this. They have beads, like the Sephora beads. It's just like Beanie Baby, beanbag, Beanie Baby filling. Okay, so I dip the brush in here. And I put it under my eyes and around my nose, so I just kind of leave it there because I'm going to go back and blend it in. And then I have like, not acne, but like acne scars right here. So I'm going to put some there and put some on my cheek because my cheeks tend to be red. Pretty much concealing my whole face. And put a little bit underneath my nose and on my chin. And then, so I have it here, 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 and here. So then I rub it in with the brush, but you can use the brush, you can use this finger right here, the finger right next to your pinky, or you can even use the sponge you just used for foundation if you want to blend it under your eye, because that will, it's definitely softer than using a brush. Okay, and then I move on to put it, rub it in right here. And on my cheeks. And it's hard to put it around your nose because when you're putting it around your nose, there's because your nose has like a round spot right there, it's harder to make sure that like when it dries and later on in the day it won't, when oil goes like starts collecting there, that it won't go a little crazy. Like, you won't get clumps of concealer because that would be pretty gross. And then I just line my lips with whatever is left. Not actually line them, but I go like this, like I put it right on the outside edge of my lips. Okay, so once I'm done with my concealer, and I'm already wearing lip balm, but I'm not wearing anything else. Then, you can either use a tissue or you can use a washcloth or something. I just blot my face to really make sure that the makeup is part of my skin. I usually use a tissue, I just don't have one right now. So once you're pretty sure that the foundation is in your skin, then I take my powder, which is Clinique's Almost Powder Makeup in 02 Neutral Fair. You can't see that at all. And this is my third one right here. Oh, I use my Eco Tools powder brush. You just swirl it around, and then doing small circles. I deal with the bottom half of my face, up to my eyes, I guess. And then I just go on top. I don't need concealer on my forehead, so I do try to put more powder on my forehead. And then I also just go over my eyes lightly. Okay, and now is the last step, which is, let's see if I can get it out, mascara. And I use Maybelline New York's Great Lash Big. I do have Maybelline New York's Great Lash, but you can see my what I think of that. I don't really like it. So, wow, I just looked really scary there with my eyes wide open. So, I don't do the big zigzaggy thing unless the mascara is really thin. But that's what I do. And then for lip gloss, I top it off with, I'd never say that, with Laura Mercier's, something or other, Fairy Dust lip gloss. And it's clear, which is perfect for high school. I mean, obviously, sometimes I don't use clear lip gloss, but it is clear, but it has a sparkle, and it will last for a very long time. Thank you for watching, guys.